Hi, I'm Doug Holt with Branded Innovation. And at Branded Innovation, we run what's called a full stack digital marketing company. And what this is we are the outsourced marketing arm for many small and medium-sized businesses. So what we do is we look at a client essentially, and we take their business and we do a complete audit like you would for a business in the financial realm. And then So I've been an entrepreneur since I was a little kid. I used to sell, I grew up in Orange County, if you can imagine that. And I was selling fruit door to door as a little kid, picking lemons off our tree. Or I actually had in Orange County, the most urban environment ever. I had my own garden. I convinced my parents to let me section off part of the backyard to grow gardens. And so when it was Thanksgiving time, I was growing gourds and selling them door to door. If you can imagine a 5-year-old me with big chubby cheeks, out to here, walking with bags of lemons or something like that. I've always been an entrepreneur. And so I was one of the youngest business owners on State Street in Santa Barbara. And I realized right away that my differentiating factor was marketing. And so what we'd done years ago, we had an office in Santa Barbara, and we slowly started releasing our employees and our staff to go work remotely. And after testing that, we saw there was no need for the overhead. And that attracted people from all over the world. So we have staff members that have moved to other countries. They're all over the United States. And we communicate just like this via video. And it's really just like being in the same room. The only thing that we can't do is deliver each other coffee. Other than that, we can cover everything that we do and allow our team to work remotely, which really gives them the benefit of living a life on their own terms. So when I became a business owner, I was very fortunate that I had clients for my first business, which were actually accountants. And so they gave me some great advice and recommended some bookkeepers. And so I eventually ended up hiring a bookkeeper part-time to work on our books. And it was a whole slew of problems that came with that, messes. And since that time, you got to imagine, this was a long time ago, as you can probably tell from the white in my beard. But over that time, we've had several bookkeepers and different processes that we've tried, and we've tried online in the past and it didn't work. It just wasn't professional enough. And when we had bookkeepers, locally in Santa Barbara, files would turn up missing. It's hard to get a hold of them if they were sick or whatever was going on in their lives. I had to wait and take part of that. And of course I felt bad for them, but at the same time, I have to run a business and I have employees to pay, with payroll. And that's such a stressful situation for a business owner that is trying to grow and putting out fires. And all of a sudden you got that. And so when I found Accountix, and I gave it a try, I made that transition. And to be honest, I was a little bit nervous about it. But I've been with Accountix for a couple years now at this point, and it's been a fantastic process. I mean, I couldn't be happier. It's like having a trusted friend and advisor take care of your finances in a very secure way and then give you feedback. And so I'm able to run the reports whenever I need to. I have full access to all my documents. When I'm traveling or on vacation, everything's taken care of. And it's as easy as pulling out my cell phone to see what's going on in my business, but also to share files and communicate with the Accountix team. So for somebody who's an active business owner in meetings all day, but also has a family and travels and does the things and try to get that work-life balance that we all quest for, Accountix was the solution for me. And it's actually been phenomenal. And I recommend it highly. I'm able to jump on a phone call or a video whenever I have questions or shoot an email. And what I was finding myself doing when I actually had an in-house bookkeeper, I was doing the same thing, right? I was just shooting an email or a message, scanning a document, sending it over, and everything is reconciled online as it is. So here I am in Bend, Oregon right now. And when I was in Santa Barbara versus Bend, no difference. It's been actually completely seamless and I haven't had any issues at all. I could see myself, ideally traveling to France or somewhere else, and Accountix would still be able to give me the same level of service. And in this day and age, as a business owner, I don't see why you would wait in this kind of antiquated system rather than going fully digital.